Now I'm in a very profoundly calm and peaceful state of consciousness. And I mention this because this video is slow tempo. It's a slow flow. And so I want to share something that I was just reading, reflecting upon, and chewing. A Bible verse, John 3:8, which says, "The wind blows wherever it pleases, and you hear its sound, but you do not know where it comes from, or where it is going, where it is flowing." I made that last part up, where it is flowing. But even this video, I don't necessarily know where it's going to flow. But what I do know is that we are all graced with spirit, with the presence. We all have this within us. And the last part of that verse, which I didn't say, is, "So it is with anyone who is born of spirit." So it is, paraphrased, you hear the wind and you feel it blow, yet you do not know where it comes from or where it goes. We can try to analyze this practically, but really the point is beyond logic and reason. It's beyond analysis and wanting to pinpoint how the flow of life, the direction of life is going to unfold. Looping back, one thing I do know is that wherever you go, wherever you are, whatever you're aware of being right now, you cannot escape it. You can't escape the spirit. And of course, this is present always within all of us, some more than others. And that's not to say that one is better than another. It just seems that not everyone is animated and moved by, we can say, the divine will, the spiritual will. And it's ironic. Maybe that's not the best word, but a lot of spiritual texts and books don't mention the spiritual will. And this is a profoundly important part of the human experience, because it allows us to realize transcendence, to transcend. And access, we can say, a higher intelligence, an intelligence greater than our own. And to do this practically, we have to be devoted to willingly surrender oneself onto that power that is within us and always guiding us and animating us, to die to oneself, to surrender personal will and ambitions and desires, so that we can attune and tap into the higher will, so that we can be spiritually reborn. Because I know for the life within this human organism and the awareness within it, that I haven't always known where it was going, where it was flowing, the direction in which the of life is destined to unfold. I don't have to know. In modern terminology, essentially, we can say this means this Bible verse, John 3:8. It means to trust the process. Or in 2 Corinthians 5:7, something most of us have probably heard is walk by faith, not by sight. Which means that have faith in the unseen hand, something, an intelligence, a higher divine will animating us. Have faith in this as it exists beyond the five sensory experience. So walk not only and have faith not only in what you can tangibly see and experience and perceive within the sensory human experience, but have faith in the intelligence, the power beyond this, beyond yet within it. And this need not lead to confusion. Simply when there's no notion or planning and predicting the unfolding of life, the direction which it has gone. When you surrender that personal part of you that wants to control the process instead of trust it. Naturally, more and more so, you begin to realize that actually, I'm personally not in charge of this. There's something beyond, yet within, that is animating not only me, but all of us. And thus, this brings to mind Matthew 17:20 in the Bible, which says, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move, and it will move. You can move mountains. Nothing is impossible for you. And this I know is true. I know it is true. Because simply with a little bit of faith, we can do so much. It empowers us so much. Without this faith, we could do little. But simply with a little faith, it'll invigorate and give you the strength to keep on moving, to keep on going, to surrender ever deeper to the higher power within. You don't want to use these words, higher power, and think it's something outside of oneself. The kingdom of heaven is within us, and so is this limitless, infinite, divine intelligence, the divine will, the unseen hand, which moves to and through us, all around us, as an effortless, flow-based journey, as a reflection, as the outer world, the sensory experience is a reflection of my ideal attributes in mine now, of the ideas, the right ideas, which arise in consciousness in the form of our inner voice and guidance. When we attune to that higher intelligence within us, through perhaps simply sitting in silence, right ideas, divine ideas arise in consciousness. And we ask only, not for anything materially, but solely for this guidance. Because seek first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. All the things of this world, the material abundance, will naturally be added onto you, will come to you, will flow to you naturally, without you having to understand or intellectually, analytically figure out the how. First seek the kingdom that is already within you, and all these things will be added onto you. Don't make the worldly your priority. Prioritize divinity, your connection, your relationship with that which is in you right now. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Again, whatever you're aware of being, the life, the awareness within you is always guiding you. We want to prioritize this. And as I just stumbled, we don't want to let seeming mistakes be an interruption. You simply learn from them and keep going, keep flowing. Keep affirming that your will is done on earth as it is in heaven, heaven within, reflected without. Therefore, heaven is here now, as we exist and are aware from within a body. And of course, heaven will continue on when we leave the physicality. And therefore, we have the best of both worlds, the spiritual and the material. For really, they are both seen as eternal, as one. There's never any sense of separation. And if there is, there seems to be, rather, ask sincerely. Ask for the higher will, the spiritual will. And I promise you, it will guide you. You don't need me to tell you. You already know. It's already within you. I'm simply speaking and pointing, showing up in your awareness as I express this, to point you, to guide you to that inner guidance, which is already within you. It's in your heart. God bless.